Hello everyone. Welcome back to In Stars and Time. Oh, last episode. Last run, really, because we seem to be proceeding through the story rather well. Every full run through the house. But, last episode we heard that Loop has some ideas. We'll have to see what they are. My guard is very welcoming. I wish I'd stop mentioning you're clearly out of place, though. Let's get the thingy thing. Let's see. I keep bumping into tables. Ah, because depth perception is from Call of Duty. Because of depth perception or some such, correct? I've always been blind, but I've heard getting used to not having depth perception might be difficult. You're the one leading all the other saviors around? You can find traps, right? Something you could ask them to help you with? No, but it's fine. Okay. Well, if you need advice from another blind person, you know where to find me. Being half blind is the least of your problems right now. Alright. Let's see if I remember. Rice. Fish heads. What? Okay. But... Okay. Maybe I can help. Right, he laughs silently. Sure. I try and act surprised. You always did wonder what she carried in her pockets. Meh. She shrugs back. You act like you're thinking for a little bit and then answer. Like the music is a bit muted again. You don't react. You were wrong the first time you talked to her. Instead of telling her to change by not changing, couldn't she instead change the belief instead of the belief changing her? Why should she be the one to do the work? Why couldn't the world change for her instead? You could tell her that, but changing the script is scary. Is it fun, you wonder? That's just a nice moment. I like it, you know? Oh, you know what I'll do? Where'd she go? You know what I could do? I could just load the save instead of going through the whole loop thing again. I should have thought about that. But I'll do the Bonnie thing right now. We'll do that. Oh, I had a not good day at work again today. I don't. Yeah, it's at the point now, and I don't. I don't think I'll. I don't think I'll ever be able to get back to the point where the things I worry about were just in my head. Like now, it's worldly stuff, the stuff going on. It always was, but it's yeah. It's just all starting to get a bit closer, you know? But which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid? Is it samosas with cheese without potatoes? No. Stupid kid. Well, I can time travel, so we are going to do this again. rice, pineapples, samosas. Is that cheese with potatoes? Yeah. That's all my favorite foods. Success. If you remember them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have... There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time. I have time now. Okay. Come on. Interesting. What brought you outside of Dormont? You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. But the sadness is rolling in the house. Friend, you said I could ask for anything, yeah? Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh! I know Deal's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help. To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help. Let's go! Bonnie ran away. Look at this asshole. The words of sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look. I'm not scared. Come on! I'm not scared. I can do this. Oof. Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. Breathe in, out, XP. Can't help but yell. Be more careful, Bonnie! I'm sorry. I look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie's trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. Breathe slowly in and out. Make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Once we do this again, hopefully Siffrin will be able to react better. Not just to the yelling, so that they don't yell, but so that he can actually also get, to chase after Bonnie. Slowly, then stop shaking. That didn't go super well. It did not, no. It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do. You frowned. I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. Look around. Piece of shit. Put your index finger in front of your mouth and tell Bonnie to stay silent, pointing towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do I do? Smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft, so I can hit them, right? Nod. Okay. Here I go. Take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Okay. Nice. I did it, friend. You clap. Breathe in and out. Yeah! You defeated the sadness. Breathe out. Bonnie's looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? Deal and Zah and Bella said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and because they said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means you can't high five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mean being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh, maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Neil. No? My sister. Her name's Petronil. But it's dumb, so I call her Nil. She doesn't like when people touch her, and she's not ready for it. Nil's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder, and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud. Like, rah, 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 rah. And then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over, and she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me, because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there. So I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see? When he points at their boots, you nod. Here we go, piano music coming in. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't often talk about her. She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad. And also talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nell to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? Flinch. I can't remember. Oh. But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it, and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So, if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm gonna touch you, it's fine? It's not fine, but... Sure. Huh. Okay, I'll remember that. So, then. I jump up and down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm going to touch you now. Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow! You saw me, and I told you, so it's fine. I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. Spot a sadness in the distance and attack. Alright. Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. You smile and join Bonnie in the sadness. Exchange blows. You're okay? You're okay, right? This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches. Oh. Am I dead? Tripped on a branch. Friend! Sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! Nice. That's a little scary. You can witness an opportunity like that. And out. Yeah, he's been fighting inside for so often. For so long now. I'm okay, Bon Bon. I just tripped. Really? You promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bon Bon in forever. Only Zod calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You nod? Okay. Sorry. I got scared. It reminded me of before, that's all. Before? Yeah, you remember, right? It was a while back, when you protected me from that other sadness, you know. What sadness really mean? You can't remember. Which one? Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid. Oh. Oh crap, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you. I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid. You don't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't see for one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie. Before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful and a sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small. No one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and... Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no. Friend thinks they're better than everyone else, and you tried to protect me like a stupid, crabbing idiot, and you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar, and you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time. You can't see because of me. Because of me. Oh no, I'm really upset, but it's not that big of a deal, though. But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. You would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Did you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye. But, friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry, promise you'll never do it again, but you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now while you're stuck in the time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. Protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it? And they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? I super promise. You super duper promise? I super duper promise. Okay. Okay. As long as you promise, it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me, and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too. Yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Bonnie runs into your side. Oh. Keep it together. Keep it together. Oh, keep it together. Keep it together. A lot more instruments in the original version of this song. When you do these events again, it's just not the same. You freeze until you remember what to do. Slowly, you hug them back. Okay. See? You know how to hug. Looks like I do, yeah. When memory of training is equipped, your kid will never miss when attacking. Your kid also learned the skill billion blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your kid have had this exact conversation. So if you move back to Vermont, you'll have to talk to them all over again. Remember that, okay? Okay, let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. None. Both head back to Dormont. It's just respectful. Don't want to zone out for something like this. Let's see what this asshole, not asshole, but like, oh, we didn't even bother telling him about that. You... Let's see what this asshole does. So... Lisa, how are you doing? What? Didn't mean to... Did? You did! So you run around with everyone today, which made me very jealous. So I'm glad I got to... I'm glad I get to spend time with you. Are you ready now? I'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So make sure you did everything you needed to. Loop can wait. I think Loop can wait. Okay, well, follow me, Sif. Follow Isabel around for a while, going through Dormont in the forest until... Here we go. A field? There's nothing around. What could he possibly need? So, what do you need me to do? Huh? Oh, lay down with me? You lay down. And then, look up. Look up. Stars, stars, stars all around you. You inhale sharply. You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything. And I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff. Did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff. I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. So I thought, just making sure to help everyone today, but I just want to hang out with them. And so, that's it. That's all I want you to do today. Just hang. Oh. Oh. Why stars? Oh. So, you know how you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? I don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word. Like crab. And I looked in a few books, but I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. And so, one day, I heard someone else say it. So I asked them, and they said it means stars. I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about planets once, and the sun. Like, you really knew what you were talking about. And sometimes when we slept outside, you'd spend most of the night looking at the night sky. I thought that was interesting, because I never thought about what's up there before. But, so I thought maybe, you'd like to see the stars together? Or just in general? Oh no, was I wrong? Was there really more of an actual swear word like crab and you don't actually like stars and stars are bad and gross? Did I step in it? Did I step in it? Did I mess up? No, you didn't step in it. Oh, okay. I got scared. Anyway, I've heard some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes, like pictures. They're called constellations. Something? Constellations. Constellations. Yes, that. Do you know some? You look up at the stars. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any. Huh. You're saying I didn't step in it, but... Sif. Change the subject. No, you're fine. Tell me something. Something? Something about you. Oh, okay. Well, okay. You know I'm from Javant, right? I lived there my whole life. It's a nice, big city. More than one house, too. Way bigger than Dormont. Big enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. Anyway, you might think it's surprising. I don't know, but when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smart or anything, but like the nerdiest kid you can imagine. Huh. You have trouble imagining Isabeau as anything other than the boisterous man he is. Like, really imagine it. Big glasses, super neat braids, always knows the answer to any question the teacher has. Always getting perfect grades. Always too shy and focused on grades to even know how to make a friend in the playground. That was me. And, I didn't really like myself. Because, like, I was smart, but I really hated being shy. Being alone. Not even able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was so paralyzed by fear. I was ready to spend the rest of my life like this. But one day, after years of living like this, I looked at myself and the way I was, the way I existed in this world. I looked at that kid in the mirror and I thought, is this it? Is this really who I want to be? Oh. Oh. Okay. Couldn't I just be someone else? Someone I can make friends, someone people could love, someone I could love, someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being. Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to houses for, you know? Like to learn things, to train, to do body craft on yourself. Change. And you can stay for a bit and come back changed, and no one would say a thing. They just accept the new person you've become. So I went to one of Javon's houses and threw myself into it, trying to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. Lifting weights, training my voice to be deeper, louder, crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger, looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, I'm the coolest. Did it work? Yeah. Change is destruction, you know? To bring about change, you need to know you might hurt people. You might hurt yourself even. So you always have to be careful. And think about whether the destruction you bring about is worth it. Nope. Nope. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I got some water. I got some tissues. Okay. I decided it was. So, the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands. Sure they'd never, ever come back. So I could live. Ah! It sounds so bad when I say it like that. The kid I was before is still here. I just grew around them to protect them. Building an armor until it becomes the real thing. So I could become someone strong, someone outgoing, someone comforting to be around. Someone I would have liked to know before. Meh. It doesn't matter that much. I'm here, is what I mean. I love myself so much more now than I did before. Than I did before, I think. But even the person I'm now is a work in progress. I am now. Usually that wouldn't be a contraction in that instance. Sorry, I don't mean to be a weirdo about it. I notice stuff. I want to change still. I became a big, strong and dependable, happy-go-lucky dude because that's who I needed to be. But lately I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a bit, act less stupid, that sort of stuff. It doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid just because I act a certain way. So I might change again soon. Become someone slightly new. Sounds cool, right? Oh, you never knew. Isabel wanted to change to become someone else, and he did it. Must have worked for so long to make his wish come true. Might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. Balancing it all, you know? Still change to a jerd? Or like a knock? Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel. They both sound bad, Isa. No, don't say that. You can be a smart jock. Smart jock. How avant-garde, right? Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change into someone else. So they can be both strong and smart. Like, you need magic for that? You're probably not, right? Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't it feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing? I'm not ashamed to know you now. Is that what he thinks? He's, yeah, Sif? I've never... Here we go. I have never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit. You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And, well... You know, I feel the same, right? You're like, maybe the coolest person I know? You know that, right? I really like spending time with you. We hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation. You breathe in a specific way sometimes, and I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. And I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods, and I want to know more about you, talk with you more, laugh with you more, and you can't look away from him. Whoa, is that a shooting star? Hey, look up. Isn't it cool? You look away from him and look up at the starry sky. There's no shooting star. but you don't mind. Aha! See, I told you they'd be here. You heard Issa mumble to himself about it earlier, more like. Hi, Siffrin. Hi, Isabel. I figured you'd be here. Can we join you? Everyone is here! Good to see you, everyone. Such a beautiful night. Is it your idea to come here, Isabel? It was! Under the stars, huh? How romantic. Very well done, Isabel. What? No, it wasn't romantic at all. Just a pal's outing. Buddies hang out. I, of course, would bring any of you here. Uh-huh. I brought our food, so we can eat here. A nightly picnic. Oh, I can smell samosas. Yummy. Yeah, I made a lot. Friend, take one. Take two, even. You deserve it. Siffrin sure worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier. You jump. Yes, thank you, Siffrin. There they are. I wasn't sure. I didn't realize where they were in that. They're at the bottom left. I didn't actually properly look at the picture, obviously, and then. You've been a great help today. Friend taught me how to fight. I'll be able to help you tomorrow. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie. Did Friend help you today, too? Freeze. Did you? Aw. Of course Sif's helped me today. I was looking at you, smiling brightly. Thank you for spending time with me, Sif. Oh. Hide your face beneath the rim of your hat. How wonderful. Thank you, oh great helper. Here, have another samosa. Have some pate and bread. I'm sure you want some tea too. And here's some of my Your plate is overflowing. See everything on your plate sway back and forth. Eat as much as possible before everything falls down. Oh. You burp. Ew. Ha. Nice reflexes, Siffrin. Everyone starts laughing loudly. You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your heart lifts. Ah. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this game's gonna fucking kill me. Okay. You're glad you got to spend time with them. You're glad you know them better. You're glad... Look back? Nope. Okay. Friend, you okay? Want more snacks? You smile. Yes, please. And eat. Eat as much as you want. I ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today you're happy. Yeah, Siffrin does not look very, amused, I guess. I had a nice time yesterday, hanging out with Isabel under the stars. Memory of stargazing. You always remember this. Hi, Stardust. I didn't want to interrupt before, but you got a new memory. When equipped, Memory of Stargazing boosts all of your fighter stats by 30. Wow. Your fighter also learned the skill, We Will Win. We Will Win is amazingly strong. When used, it boosts everyone's attack, defense, and attack speed for a few turns. It's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your fighter have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to do all that side quest shit all over again. Remember that, okay? But hey, Stardust, it was nice, wasn't it? Hanging out with all of them yesterday? I love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat. You don't want to have to loop back to before you spend that time with them. What would happen if you stayed with this version of them until the end? If you went through the entire house without looping ahead, beat the king, and saw the housemaid with them, would anything happen? You breathe in and out. Let's just defeat it. Siffrin is trying to keep control of everything, trying to keep a lid on it. Oh, excuse me. Bonnie almost got squished. Sif, did something happen? What? What do you mean? You drink a special tonic or something? You seem, well... So graceful, right? I knew I wasn't imagining it. You're walking in a cool way, like a dancer or something. You usually feel like a tiny fennec fox, but you feel more like a panther right now. And the way you defeated the last few sadnesses we've seen, that was, impressive. Uh-oh. It's time to get serious, you know? It's time to get serious. I will show the king my true power. I will show them all. And then, no one will ever make fun of me again for being barely taller than a preteen. I'm the same height as you, Mira. Oh. Mirva looks at your heeled shoes, then at her flat boots. Is that so? Ouch. Yeah, Belle. Hit him where it hurts. Ouch. Are you really moving differently, though? Faster, more silently? Now think of it. Your allies do feel slower to you now. Clumsier. How long have you been in there compared to them? The storage room. Did I get the thingy thing? Ah, shit. I don't need the bomb anyway. Well, we're all fighting in a doorway, everyone. you're supposed to do until your body takes over. Oh, you almost forgot to catch Isabel right before he runs right into the tears. Cold all over. Huh? Oh, what? You're still thinking about what would have happened if you didn't catch Isabel. You have trouble breathing, but you can't let them notice. He would have died. Mirabelle wouldn't have been able to revive him. Tears are different than the time-stop skills enemies can hit you with, aren't they? You don't know why you're so certain of that fact, but that would have been it for him, wouldn't it? So you loop when you touch a tear, but not when you're frozen in battle, right? It would have been it, wouldn't it? This would have died. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. You're fine. You keep going. Nice. Is Siffrin running differently? Can't quite tell. Ugh, hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip really hard. Hit the counter back. Oh, bad counter. Let's beat it up. Whoa. Ah. Sadnesses are swarming Mirabelle. Why does that pillow look so not here? Some people like to sleep with no pillows, or so I've heard. Oh, so many articles about the king. His conquest was slow enough that the Valgardian press had time to write about him. I remember that. But there's no one to write them now. You all start reading random articles. This article is about his slow march to Dormont's house. This one is about him probably being... Oh, excuse me. From another country than Valgard. Huh? He really isn't Valgardian then? Oh, apparently not. This article says there's no record of him anywhere, up until he appeared out of thin air sometime in his adulthood. Looks like he lived in the city of Corbeau for a few years before he became the king. So he was a traveler? Like Fernandil? Please don't compare us to him, thank you. That's right, he did talk about Valgardians before, the way he phrased it. It did seem like he thought of Valgardians as people other than himself. And he said he thought of Valgard as welcoming, always willing to welcome people in, even someone with no name, no home to speak of. You should go and ask the king where he's from later. Oh, this article's about his fashion sense. Huh? From what I've heard, he does have a very distinctive hairstyle. This article's more about his armor, actually. They even included a sketch, look. Well, it's very shiny, I suppose. Very imposing. There's something that caught your attention, though. Patterns. The patterns? On his chest and gauntlets, you mean? It's just a weird lozenge. What's so weird about that? Those are stars. Stars? What's a star? The dots in the sky. Sif and I were looking at them yesterday, remember? Oh. This article here does mention his speech mannerisms. Stars and sky-related things seem to be something he comes back to often. Stars, huh? What could be interesting about them? Stars. There's somewhere in the house where you could find out more about them? God, is this shit never gonna end? Oh. Yep. We're gonna do it. You like being able to be near them and not have to contribute to the conversation. Being silent and surrounded by people you like is nice. I just want to give all 5 of them a hug and like, well, maybe not a deal, but this game's gonna suck. This game's gonna do something that. Right. Nice. Nice. Oof. You're my cousin who I see once a year, and we have a really good time. Yes, please, Mr. Amazing, Wonderful, Funny, Buff Isabel. Ha. What? You should stop saying that. It's not fair to him. Sif, you can't just say that. I really have the heart of a delicate maiden, you know. You have to be careful with me. Too bad. Too bad. Too bad. You bet. Funny, Buff Isabel. No. The left sides are always... I actually like the left sides always more. I always like the left sides more. Leave me alone. Oh, I'm not here. While passing through, take a deep breath and poke. Poke my cheek again and die. Yep, message received. You giggle under your breath. Probably gonna have to come back to that later. Okay, that one was kind of slick. That was kind of slick. Wow, secret passage. Ah, it cut me off. This guy. Hey there, kids. Want to see my slap attack? Very interesting. Oh, boy. Wait, there's like crumbs or something in the corner there. Hmm. And their first and last name listed. Okay, so rock type. We need rock type. Guy needs to get his shit rocked. Oh, a little wood carving I made. You do? Of course. Why wouldn't I? It was so very cute. You know, I'm still so jealous Sif made you a wood figurine. I could curse you and your entire family name. Then curse me, coward. I will one day, and then you'll be sorry. Ooh, I'm so scared. Beat you up using a croissant as a weapon. No. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, well, guess what? There we go. Why are you all even talking about what will happen if we lose? Huh. Bonnie, you were listening? I'm a master cooker, so I can cook and listen to you guys talk. I think it's stupid to worry about what's gonna happen if we lose. But, Bon, no, listen. Because me and Friend promised, you know? Friend promised he wouldn't get hurt protecting people anymore. And I promised I'd protect Friend. So if I protect Friend, I protect all of you. So if I'm here, no one will get hurt. That's a Bonnie promise. I looks at you and offers you a big smile. Bonnie. Am I really getting reassured by a kid right now? Ha! Well, Bon's saying it, I believe it. You and Bonnie will protect us? I won't accept such a one-sided promise. If you both will protect us, we'll protect you both too. We'll protect each other. Indeed we will. Don't worry, Bon. Don't worry, Sif. We'll all fight and we'll all live. You nod, smiling. So, make sure we have enough energy to protect each other. Isn't it? It's snacks time, baby! Today I have, Eileen's. Interesting that the pineapple slices have sugar on them because they're kind of meant to symbolize Siffrin, I suppose? Feels looking at you. Thank you for talking to Bon yesterday. Huh? Why? Why? Well, because they managed to look you in the eye earlier, that's why. Didn't think it was gonna happen anytime soon after the whole incident, I guess. About my eye, you mean? Well, yeah. I always felt like you didn't really care about what happened, but Bon's little, you know? Even if they felt like you didn't blame them for it, it's still a lot of emotions for a kid to handle. But knowing you probably thought Bon started hating you for no reason, yeah? Figured. I guess I should have talked to you about it, but it didn't feel like my place. That's why I'm glad you two talked yesterday. Good job, Sif. Good job. Here, have a Madeline. You feel patronized. You take the Madeline. Sorry, I just wanted to say your name. Mira. Different. Mira. Sif. No. What? Sif is my Siffrin nickname, Mira. You have to pick another one. I'm sorry. I won't budge on that. Gems alive, Isabeau. I mean... What? But you and Siffrin share Mira. It's not fair. That's true. Alright, in the spirit of fairness, we can get joint custody on Sif, then. You know, I think I'll pick another nickname for Siffrin after all. Friend, did you see me? I'm gonna touch you now. If slowly raises their hand, slowly moves it towards your hand, slowly pats your hand. Good kid, good kid. You didn't even jump that time. Good job, you did such a good job. so lovely. They're all gonna die. Oh, they're all gonna die. Should I stop picking this up? Go to the clay room. Actually read the book this time. 87. That's the last issue. What? No, it's not. Oh, crap, it is. Oh. Oh. Last issue of the something something book series? The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Do we finally get to learn about Lord Joseph Andre's true lineage? What about Pierre-Jacques Ernst? Will he survive? Most importantly, does the side character who appeared only in issue number 43 appear again? High stakes, I see. I'll give you 10 minutes to read it. See how generous I am? Are you the leader now? So generous, Madame Odile. I will finish it in the allotted time. I'll patiently wait while Maribel reads and makes high-pitched sounds every once in a while. Wow. So? Lord Joseph Andre isn't a lord at all. His parents were normal, everyday people. This whole time, he was just a guy? He wasn't chosen by fate. He didn't actually have a title, and he was just a guy? They kept talking about how magnificent and incredible his family was and how he was chosen for a reason. He was just a guy? Didn't this guy, like, save castles or whatever? So, like, he saved people also, I'm guessing. He was a hero to everyone he met. And yet he was just a guy? You keep saying that. And he wasn't a chosen one or an important person or maybe a prince? No. He was just a guy? Is this a letdown for you or not? I can't tell. I don't know. The question inflection there, I'm being reminded of that Family Guy bit where they talked about that specifically, and it's starting to get to me a little bit. Well, you can process while we walk. Let's go, everyone. Lord Joseph Andre was just a guy. So the castle-loving one in Dormont? No. Hidden in your pocket, you squish the clay between your fingers and try to breathe. Ugh. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, holy shit, that one tried cutting me off. The mop, pepper juice, Bonnie. Whole bunch of shit. This one. Nice. Whew. We head here, head up. This person. Okay. What? Oh. You were always forgetful, but it's getting worse lately. Yeah. I use my brain for other things. Things other than remembering the word stuffed animal. It is a rock type. Oof. Let's see what the washroom's like this time. I like coming here because you know you'll be able to be alone for a bit, but you almost feel like going outside right away right now. Huh? Why? Shit. Why? You feel weird. Even though you're stuck in this time loop, you don't know how to escape yet. You feel... What does that mean? I'm not looking. Happy? Okay. You feel happy. Why do you feel happy? What's happening? Is it because you're helping everyone right now? What's going on? I don't like this. Hearing them out, helping them with their problems? You talk to each one of them, learn more about them as people. Talked about things with them you've never talked about with anyone. It was embarrassing a bit, but it made you feel so warm. It was nice. Even though you're not friends. Even though you're just allies. Well, that's how you become closer to people, right? By helping them out. So maybe right now they like you better than in previous loops because you helped them. And okay, this will sound silly, but maybe that's all you need to break the loop. That's stupid. You're stupid. Don't even think about it or it won't come true. You smack the side of your head, focusing on the pain. Stay focused. Stop thinking about best case scenario. Stop thinking about your allies. Stop thinking about how they don't see you as a friend or anything. Stop thinking. Stop it. Stop it. Slowly in and out and think about nothing. Exit the bathroom. Souvenirs. Okay, we're gonna head back there. We're gonna see what that piece of shit says this time. You make sure that Maribel doesn't come close to touching it. Okay. Talk with the change god that one time, and that's it. What happens if I try to go to the washroom again? Okay. Maybe I'll use a jackpot attack. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. Why can't I skip this? Why can't I skip dialogue? Will this be different somehow? Hey, Mira. Everything good? Oh, yes. I got a little fired up fighting that big sadness earlier, but I feel better now. I'm doing breathing exercises to stay calm. Ah, yes, the fabled Siffrin breathing exercises. Told you he wasn't doing it for no reason. Had to help somehow. Yes, thank you, Siffrin. And thank you for yesterday, too. I don't think I'd be this calm if we hadn't talked. Huh? Ah, when you two spent some time together. Yes, we had a good talk. It helped me realize some things. Oh, I'm glad. Definitely good talk between friends to feel better. See, you are friends, Siffrin. It seems you were hard at work yesterday, weren't you, Siffrin? Helping me out along with Bonnie and Madame Odile. And me. Heh. Suppose that's what friends are for, isn't it? Help with important things. Friends? Are you all friends? You traveled together, you ate together, you laughed together, you slept together. So, you thought it made you friends, but Odile says the same thing every time, doesn't she? Are we friends? Huh? Yes? But you said it once, didn't you, Odile? Huh? You remember, every time you stop for a snack break on floor 1, she says, you said we weren't friends. You said we were allies, colleagues at best. Did I? Odile, how could you? I don't remember her saying that, but sadly this does sound like something Odile would say. Well, she says it every time, every blind... Wait, did she even say it this loop? We saw it for a snack on the 2nd floor. It was all different, so maybe it was different then too? Allies? I don't... Well, that does sound like something I'd say, yes. I don't know if I'd consider you all friends, per se. 5 of us are just very different people with different goals and thoughts. Our age difference makes it difficult for me to see you as friends. After all, why would an old lady be friends with a preteen? Oh, it's just strange. So, no, to me, we aren't friends. The mere thought is absurd to me. Way to bring down the morale, madame. I'm not done. I don't think we're friends, but I would do anything to protect all of you. Horrible things, to be honest, as long as I could be sure you were all safe. And I think you'd all do the same for me. For anyone in our little group. So friends doesn't fit to me, but we're family, right? Huh? Oh, yeah, we're family. Like me and Nil. We stay together. We eat together. We say good morning and good night. Family. I have a difficult relationship with that word, but yeah, family fits better, I think. Family! What a lovely word to describe a relationship to each other. I already thought it was like that, but it's kind of awkward to say it out loud, isn't it? It is, a little bit, but we don't know what tomorrow or even the next few hours have in store, so while we're still together on this journey, we might as well say it. Say the unsaid. Especially since Siffrin over here seemed to think I didn't care about him. You don't know how to react. All this time, you were trying to keep in mind what she said, that you were just allies to each other, but... Odile reaches over and ruffles your hair. I don't think so hard, Siffrin. Quite honestly, it doesn't seem to work out very well for you. So mean, madame. Siffrin's hat is all lopsided now. You look funny like this, friend. You readjust your hat and hide your face. They all look at you, smiling. I'm bored. Snack time! I'll start with the worst one. Leftover samosas. From yesterday's dinner? Yeah, they're the ones I burnt. I thought I would still keep them in case we got super duper hungry. Don't mean to the burnt samosas, they were delicious. They really were. They're not the worst of anything. Crumbs everywhere, moving on. Malanga fritters. Go, fritters. As you eat, you look at everyone. They're smiling, happy. Sometimes one of them sees you looking at them and smiles at you. In this moment, you are loved. You know, I have a good feeling. We'll definitely kick the king's butt. Kick the king's butt! Kick the king's butt! Alright, everyone, let's finish eating our snacks. We have a king's butt to kick. Yeah! Okay. Sorry for messing up your hair earlier. I know you don't usually like to be touched, but I think you needed it this time, right? You stay silent and readjust your hat. If I can help with anything, Siffrin, just let me know. You and I are very private people, but we need to learn to open up every once in a while, don't you think? We're, family, after all. I don't think I can. Open up, you mean? Of course not. As I've said, it's not a skill we're very good at. But, know that I'll always be here if you decide to do so before we part ways. You don't say anything. What about? Oh, okay. We're ignoring that whole thing. Sure, that's fine. We can do this if you want. We can also ignore how you're acting weird and how you stop smiling every time you think we're not looking. I'll give you one last chance, though. Would you like to sit down and have a talkie-talk about what just happened? Nope. Okay, no problem. But when we're done and we've won, and we dinner tonight, having beaten the king, before we go our separate ways, we will have the feelings talkie-talk. Ha! Sure thing, Issa. Oh! You said sure. We are gonna have this talk. Got you. You're stuck now. You will be emotionally vulnerable. Oh, so now he's asking you to be emotionally vulnerable. Only if we have that first talk first. That first talk? What? Freezes in the middle of a sentence. Yes, that other talk. The one I said I would have with you last night in the clock tower before we went back. Yes, that talk. Yes. Uh-huh. To 2 talks, Seth. 1 talk each. We can get through this. Gives you a shaky thumbs up. Smirking, you give 1 back. Piece of shit. Siffrin, would you perhaps accept a comb? Is your hair that bad? You nod. Get your hand out, ready to receive the comb. Actually, would you perhaps allow me to brush your hair? You nod? Oh, that's completely fine. I just thought I'd ask since... Wait, you said yes to getting your hair brushed? You nod again. Slightly farther, you hear someone gasp and curse. What is that about? It's Isabel. Jealous. Quick, sit down in front of me. Do it. Hesitantly, you sit down and remove your hat. Mirabel slowly and methodically starts combing your hair. Finally, I can repay the favor. You did my hair so wonderfully a few weeks ago, so I'm glad I get to brush your hair in return. I was surprised you had experience taking care of kinky hair, too. And look, your hair is split everywhere. You should take better care of it. Such a shame. Such a nice bright shade, too. Will you dye your hair again? I think you should let it grow out. Light hair suits you so well. You can barely hear what she's saying. Your hair comb feels nice. You feel your tension and Mirabelle's fade as she takes care of you. Mirabelle chatters on for a few minutes until... All good. You're all ready for the king now. Yes, we do have to be beautiful to appear in front of him. But we do, madam. Gotta appear fierce. Of course. Mirabelle smiles at you. Oh, you, kid. What? What is it? You still hungry? Here, have some more Malanga fritters. When he fills your cupped hands with fritters. Eat them, Kay? You look weird. I think you're out of calories. Calories. I think you're out of calories. You eat the fritters. Tastes good. Does it? Really? You're not tired of them at this point? I made them for you. Thank you, Bon Bon. You're welcome. It smells brightly. Ugh. And the moment's gonna go. The moment's gonna go. It's gonna be gone, gone, gone. Crap, I forgot all about that. I can't go through a feelings talky talk after that. That'd be impossible. Sif, you're still here. Want a snack? There's a palm mirror. Bye. Here's your palm mirror, which you eat whole immediately and looks away from you. You gonna do that again? Give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. I'm gonna keep doing this. You're gonna. Never mind. We'll keep doing this. We got Siffrin inflation art officially within this game right now. Okay, we got key knife, we got everything pretty much. Wait, you, traveler. Bright one. Okay. Okay, we should be good, right? We should be good? Jesus. Where are you from? He looks straight at you. What about you, bright one? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. Hear the king laugh. Wait, is the king Siffrin's dad? Okay. Nice. Nice. Was it always this easy to fight the king? Strange. thing to... Okay. So it tells everyone they're really cool. There we go. Boosts all family. Aww. Give your turn to a family member. Wait, look what it says. Instead of allies, it says family members at the top. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oof, okay. We gotta be okay here. We have to... Crafted water to Odile. Oof. Cool. Oof. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, we're back in it. Dialogue washes over you. Is that that's right? Just before. Good, right? Okay. Nice. Critical, good too. We're good? I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Siffrin looks so bored. Like before, as always, Mirabel's attack brings the king to his knees. I'm surprised Siffrin hasn't asked him about this. What is it that he can't say? Like, you could just ask him. Whew. You managed to beat the king, didn't you, together with your family? You didn't think helping them the day before would amount to anything. But time changed a little, didn't it? Even if it wasn't much, it changed. It changed. You know them now. You're family. Isn't it just like the books Bonbon reads? Friendship fixes everything. So if you talk to everyone again, talk to the head housemaid again, maybe this thing will change too. Talk to everyone. No, my poor precious baby. His fucking heart's gonna get torn out again. Whoop whoop. I will miss it. I suppose everyone will go back to their homes now. What deal? Why not say it, man? I can never go back home. Oh. Why not? You look away. No. Sorry, this isn't any of my business, but no home at all. I never knew. I'm sorry. I keep looking away. I'll probably be going back to Kabwe soon. Our paths will diverge soon, but if you ever come towards Cobb Way, please come by and say hello, won't you? Don't be a stranger, Siffrin. You nod. Need to talk to Odile and tell her to shut the hell up. I never said thank you. You saved me that time against the sadness, and you saved me when we met. You're the one who saw me back then, right? When I was walking? When you first met Bonnie forever ago, Bonnie was out of it. They'd been walking away from their village for days and you saw them. Crying, barely hanging on, walking to escape the slowly encroaching king's curse. They fainted as soon as you got to their side. I was really, really tired then, so I don't remember well. But you saw me, right? You made everyone notice I was there. I never said thank you for that, or for protecting me. So, thanks, stupid. Bonnie runs into you, pressing her face against your left side. Their arms are still at their sides, though. Is that a hug? Raising your arms, you gently lean back against them. I'll miss you, friend. I know you'll leave soon, but you should come by Bambouche one day, so you can meet my sister, so I can say, that's friend. They helped me a bunch. They're really cool. So come and see me sometime, yeah? Promise? Yeah, I'll come by. Yay! I'll be waiting for you, friend. I smile at you. I'm not gonna tell them to shut up so that Isabeau can confess whatever the hell he wants to say. I'm glad we talked yesterday. I've always thought change was about changing yourself, and only yourself. If I couldn't be how I thought I had to be, clearly the fault was mine, you know? It's my responsibility to change, even if I don't want to. That's what I thought, at least, but if even you, Siffrin, can understand what I'm going through, if you're the same, even in a small way, then I must believe that I'm not the only one feeling this way about the change belief either. If I'm not the only one feeling restricted by the change belief, if there's more people out there feeling the same as I do, then shouldn't the belief change instead of us? I have a lot ahead of me still, but I never would have realized this without you, Siffrin. So whenever you're done traveling, or you'd like to stay someplace for a little bit, maybe think about coming to visit Dormont, just to say hi? But you don't have to. It's just an idea. I'd like that, Mirabelle. Oh, I'm glad we're friends, Siffrin. Don't forget about me on your journey, okay? Mirabelle smiles at you halfway. Sif, we did it. We really good. You wanted to tell me something? Oh, haha, yes, I did. Okay. Okay, so the thing I would tell you is stares at you thoughtfully. Never mind. Huh? What is it? Nah, it doesn't really matter that much. Everybody wants to have a feelings talk about your feelings before we go our separate ways. And I can always tell you my thing after that, so never mind. Sorry. I'll tell you later. But you could tell me your thing now. Wow, you're really curious about it, huh? But nope. I will not say a thing. Oh, but I will say something, though. I'm glad we're friends, Siffrin. Oh. Somehow you feel a little let down that he didn't try the usual thing, but I'm glad we're friends too, he said. Oh. Oh. Ha. Aw. Aw, crap. I think I might cry. We're friends. You're friends. Isabeau's cheeks are dark. You're sure yours are too. You both smile. I hope you'll at least visit sometime, Sif. Our journey's over, but don't be a stranger, okay? You nod. Smiles at you bashfully. Head house maiden. No. You're gonna feel like all the shit you did with your friends meant nothing, and then you're gonna be distant from them, and then you're gonna tell them about the loops, and then you're gonna break down, and it's gonna be a whole thing. And then Loop's not gonna, and then we're not gonna know what's happening, and then if everyone is saying something different now, if everyone's talking to you, really seeing you, then wouldn't the head housemaiden say something different now too? If things changed before, can't they change now? Maybe. Hello, traveling one. Are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Oh. Oh. Of course. Of course. Stupid. Time. Power of friendship, huh? Whatever happened before, change anything now. Because you're loved now, you're safe. Is that what you thought? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Try and breathe. It's fine. It's just the end again. It's the same. It'll just be going back when everything started. See? You already know what'll happen after that. If you know what happens next, it means you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Siffrin? Something wrong? You turn your head. Odile is looking right at you. You can't shift your expression fast enough. Siffrin, what is it? Is everything okay? Head housemaiden, is something the matter? I can't fix it on my own. Not before it all ends. If only I'd noticed sooner. Huh? What's happening? Friend? You can't move. You're frozen. Siffrin, what? Is something happening? They are around us. Feels like... my head hurts. It's my fault you have to suffer like this. Siffrin! Oh, running, reaching towards you. Friend, come back! Something's wrong! You have to move. Siffrin! Just move. Just hope that one day you can catch Isabel's hand. Siffrin! You might learn. You take a step forward to forgive, and then... In your eyes, hand already reached out, reaching out to nothing. Stupid. Press your palms against your eyes and laugh. You really believed it. Stupid. You really thought this was it. You really thought helping them would save you. If you helped them, if you were loved, it had to save you, didn't it? Friendship would save you, wouldn't it? It was different, but not enough to save you. And now, Mirabelle's back to feeling awful and out of place. Isabel won't remember the night you spent under the stars. Odile's still hiding everything about herself. Bon Bon is back to Bonnie. Is back to hating you. And you're back here. That's what you get for hoping. That's what you deserve. Okay. Oh, Mirabelle will be here soon, won't she? Just breathe, Siffrin. Power of friendship didn't work. It's fine. All you can do is try something else now. It's fine. It didn't work. It's fine that they don't remember. It's all fine that everything that just happened has been reset. It's totally fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Back to the stage. You got a memory of family. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Family doubles everyone's XP gained in battle except for yours. In this moment, hang it with everyone and get to the end. Shit sucks. Horrible. Yeah, this overworld theme is gonna end up getting, like, corrected at some point. Fuck. Siffrin, you're up. Hey Mira, have you thought about doing sleepover tonight? Absolutely, I'll let everyone know. You're right. Talk to you later, Mira. Hey, there's the carrot method. Don't forget about the carrot method. Watch her go. Having people you consider family is nice. It really is, isn't it? I hope you all get to spend more time together. Oh man. I'm gonna go talk to the impregnable star person. For him to touch you, you wait for him to touch you. He has to do it. You will never do it yourself, but he won't touch you because he thinks you don't want him to, and you can't say it because that's embarrassing. That's life-ending. Even asking for someone's touch. But please, you think, please, please, please. A flicker of movement makes you look at his face. He looks stricken, sad. Seeing you look at him, he laughs and brings his hand down. You wonder what face you were making as you were waiting for him to touch you. Anything weird happened lately? Welcome back, Stardust. Power of love didn't cut it, huh? Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping this could be it somehow, too. But at least you found out more about your party, didn't you? You had fun, didn't you? What is it all good for if they'll all forget it in the next loop? Yeah, but for once, Loop seems at a loss for words. In the meantime, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? We can hang out now. Oh, our theory hangout, yes! But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. So how about you come back here early tomorrow after you're done acting things out at the clock tower? Wait, you want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me, yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not here, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They'll forget it all in your next loop, after all. Matters. So you won't do it? You won't come and hang out with little old me? I'll come, yeah. Neat. I'll see you soon, then. Nod. Spend the rest of the night with everyone. Early in the morning, while everyone's still asleep, you quietly slip away and head to the favorite tree. But you can't see Loop anywhere. Up there, Stardust. Up there. Up there. Did Loop go back to their home or something? You look up. Loop was waving at you from the top of the tree. I'm here. I'm here. Come and join me, Stardust. How? Oh, come on. Just climb the tree. I know you can do it. You sigh and climb the tree. Isn't it pretty, Stardust? We're so high up. You are. You can see the house from here. Everyone will be inside the house soon. Try not to think about it. Thank you for coming to today's loop hangout. If you hang out with me, it'll take some time, and, well, you know how this goes. I sure do. I haven't actually prepared anything to talk about. So, tell me about yourself, Stardust. Really? I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? Don't you already know me? This feels like it. You know too much about me. You know my name, you know how I think. You knew me before we even met, didn't you? Kind of. Kind of. Do I know you? Oh. No, you don't know me. Don't worry, your memory isn't failing you this time. We met under the favorite tree. That was the very first time we've ever seen each other. Is that so? So then, is that why you're helping me? Because you know me? Oh, not really. When I decided to help you, you were not a factor in the slightest. You are now, I suppose. But does that mean you actually believe me when I say I'm here to help? You don't think I'm lying, and I'm actually the one trapping you. You don't think I'm lying, and I'm actually the one trapping you here, or whatever. You really believe that I'm here to help you? I don't know. Yes, that's it. I knew it. You don't believe me at all. I don't mind Stardust. I wouldn't believe myself either if I was in your place. But it's fine. Whether you believe me or not, I'm here to help you. So you can escape this loop. So you believe it's possible for me to escape? Of course. I want to be here otherwise. I'm trapped here with you after all. I want to escape just as much as you do. I know how it feels, you know, to be stuck somewhere, no hope of escape, forced to relive the exact same events over and over. Taking any deviation is a sign that things are finally going to change, that everything will be okay, and finding yourself trapped still. Look at me, talking and talking. Don't pay attention to me. I'm doing fine. Loop laughs sadly, looks at the house in the distance. Tell me about yourself, Loop. I'd rather not. Loop winks and blows you a kiss. Despite yourself, you laugh. You hear Loop laugh softly as well. Say, Stardust, that reminds me. I can't believe your first death was being crushed by the very first tramp. How embarrassing. Hey, you and Loop animatedly talk about the different things you've done during your loops. It's nice to be able to talk about them with someone. Talk and talk until the sun has risen high above you in the sky. It'll happen soon now. Oh well. You're being sent back, man. The theory crafting part of our hangout session, of course. Open your mouth to ask, man. You heard a horrible sound. Your head. You saw something. I'm glad you decided to spend some time with me, Stardust. I'm sorry it's going to end with this. What? I thought maybe it wouldn't happen, but... See that light in the distance? It's from the king's floor. I see it every time you get far enough to fight him. His first attack. How long have you been talking to Luke? Who was the king attacking? Who was he? The king doesn't attack or do anything until you get to him. He'd only attack if someone... I can feel it every time. Whatever he does, it makes you see something, doesn't it? Something awful. Something so terrible that it's enough to bring anyone close enough to their knees. Stars. I wonder who he attacked. You can't even hear Luke speak. You're friends. You were against the king just now. You know how to survive his first attack. You found out, but... You hear someone cry out. You look at Loop. What's happening? What? Okay, that was... Loop is just looking at you, not saying anything. There's no pity in their gaze, no sadness, just some slight impatience, like... Did you figure it out yet? Did you figure out what made the king attack just now? There's only one answer, Stardust. Just figure it out already so we can move on. Who was the king fighting? Who did the king just kill? Did you figure it out yet? Did you? You start screaming. It's because you weren't there. They died because you weren't there. They're gone because you weren't there. You'll cut your... Well, yeah. Obviously. That's what that would mean. You clutch your head, your hair, your stomach because you weren't there. Because of you, they're gone. Well, because you're not there to... Yeah. This is, like, not good, but, like, yes, you're important. You're useful. You're protecting them. Because of you... Well, no, you... Yes, like, because of... You stumble and fall to your knees. You breathe harshly in and out. It's not working. You can't... Hey, full breath. You can't hit the ground with your fist. Why? Luke does not answer. Did you know this would happen? Which part? You looping back or your party dying? I had a suspicion about the former. I was certain about the latter. You! Loop is looking straight at you. They don't even seem to care that you drew out your dagger. Somehow this calms you down. If I tell you to breathe, will you? You. Breathe slowly in and out. What was that for? For funsies, of course. You take a step forward, and because I was curious to know how the loops work. Aren't you? How the loops work? How could what just happened teach you anything about the loops? Thanks, Stardust. Why did you loop back just now? Huh? Because the king won, isn't it? Why would the king winning make you loop? You don't immediately loop back the second you and your party lose, don't you? Don't you? I kinda do, though. No, Stardust. You loop when you die. No, it takes a little bit. You loop when you die, Stardust. The fact that the king wins is irrelevant. But you didn't die just now, did you? So why did you loop? But it's the same with the head housemaiden. You didn't die when you talked to her, so what makes you loop? You loop when the head housemaiden talks to you, and you looped just now. Why? Don't you think this would be important to figure out? That's right. There have been other times you loop back without dying too, but what could be the reason? I wasn't lying when I said I wanted to spend time with you. We never got the opportunity to really talk, after all, but... Yes, I figured this would happen. I won't say sorry, so you can stop waiting for it. Well, it looks like that's all you can find out about the loops for now. But you can still find out more about the king, can't you? I'll be ready to help you out next loop. But for now, I think we both need some time. Come back next loop, Stardust. Like, we already established this. It's about, like, some sort of fail state. It's some sort of... I don't really understand what loop is implying that we don't already know. Anything weird happened lately? Interval's final, the only one of that I will be able to... I know how it ends. What? No, that's a lie. I think you're lying to me right now. Explain the contents of issue 87 as best you can. What? Lord Joseph Andre is just a guy? That's an ending better than my wildest dreams. He was just a guy. He was just a guy. He saved so many people, made the world a better place, and everyone thought it was because of who he was or his past, but... Tears are coming out. Freak tried to figure out how to respond. They've already taken a lovely handkerchief and blown their nose into it. Thank you. I'm so glad I got to know this before. Here, take this. First issue. I don't really know. What am I supposed to be doing now? I don't know shit. Okay. I don't know what to do. I don't... Okay, but I just tried talking to Loop, though. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a discrepancy there. But what are we for time? Ah, we're at 3 hours. I should have loaded that other save, picked up the bright flower, and tried giving it to Loop. But... strange. I am quite unsure of what to do now. In the game. Ugh. Things have been getting so bad. It just feels like the culmination of history. And I'm just here. I'm just fucking stuck here. Forced to just watch it all happen. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like in real life, by the way, is what I'm talking about, not the video game. Just everything. Every story, every angle of everything. Every tactic, every rhetoric, every indignity ever committed against every person, every murder, every pillaging, every lie. It just feels like it's all just connecting these days. Just born into a world of authority. I have to go to a full-time job. I work 40-hour weeks. I work 8 hours for 5 days a week. And what I do for a living, it's a lot of it, I have a lot of time on my hands, and like I think to myself a lot. For over a year now, I have just I just I I pace, I walk, I do shit, and I think about this all day. I think about this stuff all the time, and I keep trying to think of a way, if there was anything I could ever say or do that could just save everyone, or at least myself, so that I could help other people. Like, it doesn't, I don't know, I can't. If there was an easy solution, people would have just done it by now, I guess. But I want people. I want to be around people. But it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I would have thought that because this game came out like a few years ago that it wouldn't, that it would be like a bit of a deviation from it, right? But to go from the sort of things that I think about and worry about and try to process it healthily, and then I do this, and then I play this game, and I'm like, oh wow, someone's fucking trapped when they're trying to, and they're fucking hopeless, and they keep trying things within the confines of their predicament, and it's not changing anything. I don't know. We'll keep at it. We'll keep at it. We'll keep at this. It's strange. Before things got really bad this year, which was in January, it got bad, but like, and it's been bad, obviously, for fucking centuries now. Probably thousands of years before that. Like, for me, in my life, it's just, you know, I feel so self-absorbed by my own ego and my own shortcomings and my own anxieties and my own insecurities. All the noise and all the things I've learned, all the opinions I have, all the theories, the motivations, the movements, the beliefs, the belief, the mythologized great global solidarity, the thing to achieve, the thing that is the key to everything. I feel like I'm just now waking up, just in time for the world to fucking burn. Oh, I don't know. Disco Elysium talks about everything. When we finished playing Disco Elysium, I there's so many things that game talks about. It talks about just while I'm thinking about it now, I'm just gonna say this clearly because I do not explicitly remember saying this as we were playing Disco Elysium on the channel. The Pale is a stand-in for climate change, as well as it is the manifestation of hostile and encroaching. It is a manifestation of both like pessimistic nihilism fueled by authoritarian policies and world governments and superpowers and world orders, as well as it is an analogy for climate change. Because climate change seems like such an easy thing to like acknowledge, but like if you yearn for like a global working class revolution, to have that international solidarity, that movement, like to save Earth, it's not just the people. We could behead every billionaire, kill every technocrat, liberate the factories, you know, the working class can be in power. But that alone isn't going to just save the world. The point is to beat authoritarian systems into either submission or until they're afraid of losing their assets, the working class, so that we can buy good scientists time to devise the tools and devices and operations that we need in order to rebuild and maintain nature's health. As we are of nature, there are systems, communities before capitalism, like indigenous communities around the world before colonization. They functioned. They had shit. Like they were like, what was it, like plumbing and like breath mints and stuff like that. It was like stuff invented by like indigenous communities, or like if not invented, it was there. Like it wasn't something that like colonizers brought to the Americas or like to Africa or whatever. Like, no, it's human tech. It's a thing this species is capable of. We can do it. It's so plausible. It's right there. And, um, and it's just so obvious that everything is a distraction. It's a distraction from, like, ruling class and, like, bourgeoisie, um, interests. But, like, the class warfare as it is needed to happen is itself a distraction from the ultimate goal, which is to save the natural world. Looking back today, it's like Disco Elysium talked about that too. That's the ending. We're not done with In Stars in Time. We're gonna keep playing, obviously. The game's not done. But just it's just crazy. I just saw a thing today that really set me off. I had to have one of my headmates front at work today because of it. Well, he had offered actually, and that was nice. But um, but I'd seen there was just something I saw on my phone that really set me off, and like The stories we tell are so important with shaping motivations, moving people. Art matters so much, so much. And it can't all just be Disco Elysium. There's no way that we have told stories of like post-war civilizations, like utopian shit. And it doesn't have to be perfect. A society doesn't have to be perfect to be utopian. If it is healthy, sustainable, of nature, renewable. We've told stories about this. Solar punk stuff. We have the vision. It's right there. Literally, moralism is like the only thing. No, it's not. It's not the only thing, but it never is just one thing. But it is a grand thing that is standing in the way. The belief that in order to save the world, you must be this, like, infallible pacifist, which is obscene. All those protests, the No Kings protests, not just in Minneapolis, but all over the U.S. and probably in other places too. All that stuff. What happens when peaceful protest is made impossible? Are people going to fight back? Really fight back? I just... Ugh. And Andor, I talked about this like yesterday or the day before. I talked about it earlier this week when playing this game. Watched Andor and then watched Rogue One. Like, we can tell believable stories about revolution, about working together to make a thing that, like, works, that contributes to something that can save people. But you have to believe in it first. The thing I saw talked about, like, the fascism thing that's in the US, but it was very, like, George Carlin-esque, of like, yeah, you're fucked because the system exists and is intact right now. Like, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Demoralizing bullshit. The more you hyperfixate on the apocalypse, the more inevitable you make it. You make it that way. It's not an individual, the consumer is the problem here. Like, it's not that. It's that when you are making content in the world, you are releasing something. It's art, it's like an essay, it's like a film, which is also art. Like, anything. You're releasing something into the world and public information to be consumed. Your perspectives shape people's motivations and thus their actions. We're never going to get anything better than this if people don't believe that there could ever be anything better than this. It's just frustrating. I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind. Having to watch everyone either die or give up. Or they just do the same things over and over again. Or, fourth option, they fight, but it's not the kind of fighting that's going to be needed. It's all peaceful protest now. But the moment people start shooting back at ICE? Should the military or the National Guard of the U.S. be deployed domestically? And they will. They're fucking bootlickers. Everyone's saying they're like, oh, they're in the military. Disobey illegal orders. Everything you fucking jarheads do is illegal. It's immoral at the very least. You seriously think that they cannot be convinced that the enemy within their own country is there? These people fucking hate minorities. It's why they're signing up. They want to kill brown people for fun overseas. It's why these fuckers sign up. They're no heroes. Absolutely, they would be happy to kill their own civilian population. And people have to be ready for when that happens. And should people fight back in kind, in any way that they can? It's going to be a discussion. We're going to have the moralism discussion. Because all these late night talk show hosts who are like, yeah, Trump sucks. I'm a progressive. Yeah, Trump's bad. Right? Protesters. Look at how peaceful these protesters are. Look at how peaceful these protesters are. They're not rioting. Look at all these Fox News guys. They're lying to you. Look at MAGA. They're lying to you. Look, these protesters aren't violent. What about when they have to be? I'll always be with them. I'll always have their back, figuratively. Me sitting here alone in Canada. But the protesters are going to be abandoned by the talking heads. The liberals are going to abandon the protesters. And then the liberals who are going to be radicalized, rightfully, on the ground, are going to wake up in the field and, like, they're going to realize how bad it all is. And I just wonder that if it has to get that bad for you to realize what needs to be done, I worry that it would be too late. It doesn't make sense for it to be. I don't think it would be too late if that's what had to happen then. But we're just cutting it close, folks. We're kind of cutting it close. It's funny, the whole species likes procrastinating, apparently. Anyway. That was in Stars and Time for the day. I'm going to have a shower because I've been depressed and I haven't gotten around to doing that all week. So I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to call my partner, see if they're busy or done with whatever it is that they were doing. I take my estrogen because I'm a woman like that. And I'll rest. Maybe I'll work out or something. Should probably work out before going into the shower, hey? That's probably a good idea. But, yeah. We'll make it. We'll make it. We have to. Alright. Okay, that was In Stars and Time for the day. Thank you all so much for watching. I always deeply appreciate it. No matter who you are, why you're here. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.